The rail is out 15 metres today and they're all set to go for race number 1. Umatrice on the inside with an attendant. Off they go now. Hosiery won the jump from barrier number 2 and went straight to the lead. Away quickly Primrose Penny, Nullabelle and As Zilphy are prominent in the early stages. Thunderbird going up on the outside. Nicola Lass is improving too as they settled into stride. Eternal Dawn had dropped out to be last of all. They've covered 250. Nullabelle goes to the lead now under Danny Brereton and took it up about a length and a half clear. From moving up into second, Thunderbird the outside and Hosiery dropped in for a trail third. Nicola Lass fourth the outside. Caught a little wide there with As Zilphy just inside it. They're followed then by Thursday's Child going around the outside when the pace slackens. As Zilphy getting back passed by Primrose Penny. They're being trailed by Umatrice as a good way back on the inside of Eternal Dawn and Hindu Dancer. 900 left to go and out in front here is Nullabelle. Nullabelle about a head clear. Nicola Lass had gone up quickly on the outside to be second now and Thursday's Child is third travelling out wide at the 800. Next Hosiery has had a beautiful run over on the inside of Thunderbird and Primrose Penny is 3 deep. 2 lengths behind those As Zilphy, followed by Eternal Dawn, then Umatrice back on the inside when they corner end Hindu Lass. 550 metres to go coming around the home turn in the first now and Nicola Lass in the set has gone to the lead from Nullabelle on the rails. Thursday's Child and the aqua colours coming into it on the outside. Primrose Penny deeper out. Hosiery just behind them called on for the run now when they come past the 400 metres and it's Nicola Lass with coming again. Nullabelle on the inside. They're clear of Thursday's Child beaten and Primrose Penny coming with a run with As Zilphy wider out. Hosiery getting through. It's now Primrose Penny with 150 to go getting up to take the lead. Primrose Penny now from Hosiery coming through and As Zilphy. Primrose Penny just the leader. Hosiery is pegging it back. Primrose Penny holds the lead though. Primrose Penny half a length to Hosiery and 2 lengths to As Zilphy. Nicola Lass weakening in the last bit under the big weight, followed by Thursday's Child, Nullabelle, then Thunderbird. Back behind her to finish in the race was Eternal Dawn and they were trailed then by Hindu Dancer who was second last and dropping out a bad last was Umatrice. The saddle moved on Umatrice, I think a good way from home, accounting for her poor performance, but Kingston Campbell, and they'll be ready for action. Don Bradeen hurdled. Don Bradeen won the Grand National in 1978. All set. Kid Galahad the inside runner. Off they go. Kid Galahad, Mr. Medusa began okay. Jack Will Do began a little awkwardly out in gate number 4. La-di-da dropped in behind them. Wooden Duck isn't far off the pace when they reached the first. Could tighten up a little for room and drifted back a bit. Going forward, Kingston Campbell with Sterling Emblem and Amaglow in the early part. They lead Jack Will Do into the second hurdle. Kid Galahad over on the inside restraining now and then Benbara Knight. Mr. Medusa followed by Planet Hollywood, Dracus, Wild Trista. Towards the end, La-di-da and Wooden Duck had dropped out to be last as they come to the next hurdle and Jack Will Do put in a couple of shorties at it. Sterling Emblem on the outside, a narrow leader. The grey booting back on the inside. Jack Will Do to lead out of the straight. Settling in third placing back behind them is Kingston Campbell and then Kid Galahad on the inside of Amaglow. Mr. Medusa is a length away on the rails from Planet Hollywood. Benbara Knight 1.5 to Dracas. Then La-di-da over on the inside of Wild Trista and Wooden Duck is 2 lengths away. So Jack Will Do heads out to the riverside near the 2,000 metres now and he's opened up about 4 lengths on Sterling Emblem. 3 lengths away is Kid Galahad on the outside of Kingston Campbell. Next Amaglow over on the outside of Mr. Medusa. 1 to Benbara Knight, 1 to Planet Hollywood. A length away Dracus on the inside of Wild Trista. 2 to La-di-da and a length and a half last of all Wooden Duck. 1,800 metres to go. Jack Will Do coming up towards the next jump in the race. Heading out to it 2 lengths in front of Sterling Emblem. Benbara Knight getting through on the inside. Kid Galahad on the outer improving now. Then Dracus and Kingston Campbell. The field very well bunched. Half a length away then came Amaglow. Wild Trista coming out wide. La-di-da over on the inside from Mr. Medusa, Planet Hollywood. And last of all, about 3 or 4 lengths away is Wooden Duck. Heading to the 1,400 metres now. And the leader Jack Will Do about a half in front. Kid Galahad the outside. A length away to Benbara Knight, who's had a good run over on the inside rail when they leap this one. Wild Trista on the outside and Dracus pushing up on the inside of Benbara Knight now. As they go to the hurdle near the 1,200 metres. They're followed by Mr. Medusa. Then Sterling Emblem, who's lost his place on the outside and he's hard ridden at the moment. La-di-da getting through on the rails and then Planet Hollywood. About 2 lengths away to Kingston Campbell, Amaglow, and 4 or 5 lengths to Wooden Duck. Can't get out of his own way. With 900 left to go, here's the next hurdle coming up. Jack Will Do being pressured on the outside by Benbara Knight. Mr. Medusa moved up into third, then Kid Galahad under pressure at the moment. Sterling Emblem staking another claim round the outside. Dracus on the fence when they came near to the home corner. They're followed by Wild Trista. Kingston Campbell coming around the outside. Planet Hollywood under a lot of pressure from Lardy Dar, and about 10 lengths away to Wooden Duck, with Amaglow dropping out a bad last. There's 2 to jump now, and Ben Barronite had gone for home before the turn, and the old 10-year-old flattens in with now Mr. Medusa challenging him strongly on the outside. Soon as they balance now, Mr. Medusa takes the lead from Ben Barronite. 2 lengths in front of Dracas and Wild Trista running on over the... Oh, now Kingston Campbell fell there. Lardy Dar and Sterling Emblem interfered with. Wild Trista's coming with a run. Ben Barronite's fought back, and Mr. Medusa at the last. Mr. Medusa and Ben Barronite. Planet Hollywood getting up on the inside. Another one down, Sterling Emblem. Wild right across the track. Wild Trista and Planet Hollywood now. Wild Trista the outside. Planet Hollywood on the inside. Planet Hollywood and Wild Trista. Great go to the line. Planet Hollywood, Wild Trista. Planet Hollywood just beat Wild Trista in a terrific finish. 2 lengths Mr. Medusa third. Ben Barronite fourth. Then Dracas. They're followed behind them by Kid Galahad and Lardy Dar. Next to finish in the race was Jack Will Do. Wooden Duck never came into the race, and a bad last in it was Amaglow. Sterling Emblems to his feet, he's all right. Sterling in 9, Uccello in 10. Goldberg stood well. Little Mo's ready now. There's an attendant scrambling out of the way, and the track is cleared and they're ready. Set the brake. Off they go. Raffination and Uccello both began okay over near the flat side. They're angling to come out on this grandstand where Centennial had bounded away. Wolfhound was away quickly. Royal Agenda and Petite Falou drop in behind the pace. And Raffination has sped across the field now and is joining the leading horses on the grandstand side. Little Mo's going to come solo down the flat rail. Heading to the 600 metres now, and Raffination had crossed in front of Centennial. Wolfhound and Flying Arc aren't far away from the pace. Close to the middle of the track is Romelpa and company with Uccello, and Goldberg in the pink sleeves is coming down the middle of the course. Monterey Lass in behind them. Petite Falou back on the rail is followed by Royal Agenda, and Seacase is one of the last down there with about 300 metres to go. Raffination ridden along against the outside rail. Uccello has run a big race, has come down the middle of the course and is chasing hard, and at the 200 metres has raced up to join and head Raffination with Romelpa closing, but Uccello is nicely clear, starts to draw away from Romelpa and Uccello. That's a big performance to win from Romelpa, and Raffination third. Petite Falou ran on well. Back behind those was Monterey Lass and Little Mo over on the other side of the course, trailed in by Centennial and Goldberg. Royal Agenda didn't come on with a job. Back behind them to finish in the race was Wolfhound and Flying Arc, who showed up before weakening, and Seacase was always well back. Victory for Uccello, number 7, ridden by... Coming in. Locked away, field is ready. First leg of the quaddie about to break here at Flemington, race number 4. Set to go. Caillou's Gold on the inside. Off they go now. Caillou's Gold a little slow. Stargrazer and Strings Attached get back early. Old Will be bounded out of the stalls fast, but is headed off by Putter and Scenic Flight, with My Serenic going up on the outside as they settle into stride. Then Stargrazer moving up to be about 5th or so, followed by Neptune Raider, New Spec, Caillou's Gold the rail. Sheer Kingston getting back with 3 behind it, including Jazeera, Strings Attached and Bush Lawyer last on the inside. They've gone past 1,000, and Putter led a little over a length. My Serenic. Old Will be on the rails 3rd. Stargrazer 4th, and Scenic Flight 5th on the inside. 2 or 3 lengths Neptune Raider, New Spec the outside, and then Caillou's Gold, followed by Sheer Kingston. Going up wide, Strings Attached when they came to the turn, and then Jazeera with Bush Lawyer last of all. 600 left to go, and Putter's been in front from the outset. He's going to swing the corner, a narrow leader over My Serenic up to 2nd on the outside. Stargrazer coming into it deeper still. Old Will be sweats on a run behind the leader. They're followed by New Spec when they corner. Caillou's Gold getting up on the fence. Scenic Flight is into the clear almost when they came towards the 400. Stargrazer and My Serenic, the 2 leaders over Putter, and Scenic Flight seeing daylight is starting to sprint after the leader. Stargrazer down near the 200, set up 2 lengths now on Scenic Flight, who's still grinding home well, followed by a New Spec, My Serenic battling, and Jazeera the outside. It's Stargrazer, 100 to go in front. Scenic Flight under the whip is trying to reach Stargrazer, but Stargrazer's finding enough, and Stargrazer by a length to Scenic Flight, 2 Jazeera 3rd in front of My Serenic. Sheer Kingston ran on fairly well, and then New Spec. Old Will be Caillou's Gold, followed by Bush Lawyer. Long break to Neptune Raider, followed in by Strings Attached and Putter, who led them up, dropped out to last. Stargrazer, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson, has continued this terrific run that Ray Lawson's experiencing right at the moment. Olakai will be the last to complete the lineup. Now Olakai moves in. All set. Shot a clear handicap race. 5 of the day about to break. All in. Ravine down on the inside. Off they go now. And King Tor a little slow to move, otherwise a good dispatch. Sciatus Amber and Tyrrell Pete, Bye Bye Buster all jump well, dicing for the lead early. Olakai is up there as well when they settle fully now going past the 1200. Sciatus Amber holding out, Bye Bye Buster. Tyrrell Pete eased back 2 lengths away and Olakai fourth the outside. 2 Ravine followed by Lord Phoenix. A couple of lengths further back is Belzic tracking 3 deep around Lambada Boy and Sonic Sky. 1.5 back in the field, Gold Action on the inside of Bisca Go and 3 to King Tor. Down the side, Bye Bye Buster's gone to the lead, a half length up on Olakai. 2 Sciatus Amber dropping in for a nice trail. 3rd over on the inside when they went past the 800 metres. Then Tyrrell Pete the outside, about 1.5 lengths away. Ravine on the inside of Lord Phoenix, followed by Belzig, who's been 3 wide from the outset. Then Lambada Boy, Sonic Sky on the inside rail, followed then by well back Gold Action around the home turn. Bisca Go and King Tor into the straight. Bye Bye Buster and Olakai turn in front of Sciatus Amber, who's trying to get away from the inside. Tyrrell Pete and Lord Phoenix on the outside, clear of Belzic, who's coming home well now. Bisca Go's coming into it down the outside. They're right across the track here, and with about 200 metres to go, Belzic out wide, Bisca Go, Lambada Boy and Tyrrell Pete down to the inside. It's Bisca Go and Belzic from Lambada Boy, and now Gold Action coming late. Belzic, Bisca Go, Gold Action, Belzic, Bisca Go, Belzic and Bisca Go with Gold Action. They hit it, and Belzic on the inside's been a great performance to score either Gold Action or Bisca Go for second placing. They were clear of Tyrrell Pete, Lambada Boy and Sonic Sky. Then Ravine. Back behind them is Lord Phoenix, followed by Olakai. Bye Bye Buster's finished well back in company with Sciatus Amber. Very disappointing. And back last of all was King Tor. It's a photo here. Terrific 3-way battle in this 5th event of the day. Now please note there's a late scratching here. Number 3, Listening's Joy, has been withdrawn at 3 o'clock on Vet's advice. A late scratching here. Number 3, Listening's Joy, taken out at 3 o'clock on Vet's advice. Bookmakers, please rule a line. We'll have a betting announcement to follow the running of the race. Ruby Dancer is locked away now. So they're all in, set and off and racing at the 1800 metres now. Starter sent them away okay, and Wisteria Walk first to bounce out ahead of Risky. Carter's Voice into stride quickly is up in the first 3 early as they settle down, and they're followed by Countess Capri improving on the outside. Back behind them, Save Time, Diamber and Balustrade out wider. Couple of lengths to Alderage on the inside, being followed by Ruby Dancer at about 3 lengths out, Melissa's Girl and Ruth's Dream. Heading to the 1300, and Risky took up the running by a length to Countess Capri. Wisteria Walk on the inside, and Balustrade doing some work has moved up now to second. 2 lengths back, 5th came Carter's Voice, 1.5 lengths away Ruby Dancer trapped out on a limb. Diamber on the inside and Save Time between runners. 2 or 3 lengths back Alderage, and a gap in the field to Ruth's Dream on the inside of Our Melissa's Girl. Passing the 1,000, and the leader is Risky, a half length now on Balustrade up to second. Countess Capri is third round the outside. Carter's Voice deeper still, and Ruby Dancer right off the track, followed by Wisteria Walk back on the rails. Then Save Time and Diamber pretty bunched up near the lead. 2 lengths to Alderage, 2 lengths then to Our Melissa's Girl, and Ruth's Dream has tailed off when they came to the home turn, and they're coming wide and early at the 600 metres. Carter's Voice and Ruby Dancer have gone up deep on the track to join Countess Capri the centre, Balustrade and Risky down on the inside. Save Time working into it just behind them when they corner now. Our Melissa's Girl about to tack onto the pack. They're into the straight now, heading to the 400 metres. Carter's Voice and Countess Capri going to the lead over Risky, Balustrade. Wisteria Walk getting up on the inside. Diamber is next in the field. Our Melissa's Girl has got to the outside. Save Time is running on well at the 200 metres now. Countess Capri has got to the lead. Save Time is coming after it on the outside. It's Countess Capri the leader from Save Time, Diamber and Our Melissa's Girl. Countess Capri and Save Time with Our Melissa's Girl coming at them. Save Time in the middle goes home the best. Save Time. Save Time has got up to win it, either Our Melissa's Girl or Countess Capri for the minors. Diamber back fourth, then Carter's Voice, Wisteria Walk, Risky. They were followed further back in the field then by Alderage, Balustrade towards the end. Carter's Voice was in that pack too. Towards the end of the field was Ruby Dancer, and Ruth's Dream was a bad last. Save Time. Rule. Premier Spy stood in well. Light's been switched on now as Our Rainsman went in. And we await Tycoon Magic to come forward and also Chasing the Light. These two have the outside barriers 11 and 12. Tycoon Magic to come into 11 is doing that now for Andrew Findlay. And then the last of them will be Chasing the Light. Goes in and the field is ready to go. Kairaroo in blue and white hoops. Off they go in the middle of the line. He jumped well, Kairaroo. Vain Tycoon alongside him was away quickly. Master Nicholas is showing plenty of pace. News Force dropped in behind them in the early part of the race. Lucky Rule went out fast. And also